I am grateful when I start the day that I have the opportunity to help other people. YouTube Shorts, and all these new platforms that are hitting the social media technology market, they're giving us access to information and to share our content and mind and understandings and what we do during the day with other people at an ease of access. I mean, time is our most valuable resource, and when I can share this information with you guys without having to see you in person, without having to give you a phone call, and people can view this information, I mean, it's genuine. If you know something that other people don't know, and you know how to be better at everything, better at this, better at that, and you just want to live a perfect life in a perfect world, it's possible. People say perfect's impossible, but that's our normal people. Perfect people know that perfection is possible in whatever you do. It's going to take time. It's going to take trial and error. You're not going to get it off the bat. But when you're striving for perfection, it will come when you're least expecting it. Maybe that be you're eating lunch one day and then all of a sudden it just hits you. It's like, that's what I have to do. I have to get out there. I have to rock and roll on the stage and just do my thing. And once you get into that flow state, that natural state, you don't even think. It's like driving. Sometimes you'll get into a flow state by driving. Easiest analogy to let you guys in on this little secret. When you're driving a car and you realize, wow, I've been driving for 10 minutes, but I don't remember anything, you are in the flow state, and that can happen in any aspect of your life. It doesn't matter who you are, what you know, or where you are. If you get into the flow state, you're going to kill it. You're going to get on the stage and rock and roll, because that's where you are and that's where you should be, and that's how it's going to happen. Perfection is not impossible. It's right at our fingertips. We are so close to perfection, and if we can just strike into that flow state all of the time, then you will be amazed at what you can accomplish and what other people will go out of their way to do for you. Nobody's going to hand you anything. It doesn't matter where you are, you're always going to have to work for it. Do you think the President of the United States, he could have been super influential, had millions in the bank, access to everything, politics, people? What happens with him? He gets into presidency by hustling, waking up every single morning early. It doesn't matter if it's the weekend. He has to hustle, and he has to hustle and hustle. There is no stopping, because once you get started and you actually get into a magnitude of what you are going to do for the day, you can watch that you are in a flow state to accomplish what it is that you need to accomplish. And there's more things that could be done during the day if you actually go based on what is being said instead of just what you're learning and what you're doing during the day. And this is what I'm talking about. Initially speaking, you guys aren't going to know what I'm talking about, but based on the situation and things that have been happening today, there are, in your righteous mind, new ways of doing the old circumstances that you've been placed in and tested upon to accomplish what it is that you would like to do. There's nothing that you can't do when you get into this flow state. You can apply it to all aspects of your life, and you will rock and roll like a rock star. I'll see you at the top, Jake.